Welcome to your September forecast here at Tarot Parlor. As this month prepares to unfold, your guides have urgent wisdom to share. So light a candle, settle in, and let's discover the divine guidance that will carry you through the next 30 days. Before we get into the cards, let's go ahead and talk about the astrological elements that are going on. We have retrogrades, Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and Uranus. Uranus enters the retrograde party on September 6th. I also have a video on Neptune retrograde that you can watch, and you can check that out from the info cards at the top. There will be a link of this video, and go ahead and watch that after this video, and it'll be really informative. Now we have a full moon coming in on September 7th. This will be a total lunar eclipse. It will appear as a blood moon. It will not be visible from North America. It'll be visible over Europe, Africa, East Australia, and New Zealand. But this is our harvest moon. This is our full moon, harvest moon for the year, because the harvest moon is the moon that happens closest to the first day of fall. So this is it. So this lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse, will be our harvest moon. So the energies that happen on September 7th will be the energies that will be carrying over through October's full moon at Samhain. So very important to pay attention to. It happens early in the month on September 7th, just in about a week from now. So, definitely want to take a look at that and plan out your correspondences with it. Then on September 21st, we have a partial solar eclipse. And again, this will not be visible from America. You can see it from Antarctica, the South Pacific Islands, New Zealand, and Australia. So 2 eclipses, so cool. And then on September 22nd, we have the autumnal equinox. This is the first day of fall. Yay! It's also Mabon if you celebrate magically. Wow, look at that. So we have this balance of night and day. We have eclipse. We have some retrogrades. So this is a really good time to continue. I would go forward with Neptune energies a lot, because I think that really helps with your manifestations. But anyway, and your dream state and your creativity. But so September 22nd, you've got the autumn equinox. That'll be amazing energy. These energies are all going to carry over to Samhain. So all of these energies and practices are going to be carrying over. So whatever intentions you set here, they will be working for you in October. Okay, so that's really important to know. So there we go. We got that out of the way. Now let's go ahead and get into some readings. Let's start with a dominant card that tells us how the month is going to go. Okay, so let's do a feature card for the month. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man. Is this going to stand up for me? Let me get that in there. There we go. And this fell out as well. So with that, we want to be doing some positive affirmations. So we're going to be looking at things. Whoops, you can't see it that well from where it's at. Okay, so the Hanged Man, we are looking at things. We're taking a closer look. We're turning them upside down. We're looking at them from different angles. So we have to take a closer look at our life, our circumstances, and at the month, because we're talking about September right here. Take a closer look. And with all these eclipses and the retrogrades, this is a really good time to take a deep dive into what's in the closet, right? What we've got buried. What we usually, put in the boneyard kind of thing. So there's going to be some things resurfacing. Take a deeper look. Let me put this crystal here. I bet you we can get that to work so we can still see it. There we go. with that, sometimes taking that deeper look can be a little bit harsh if we're being really honest while we do it. So get into some self-love affirmations, some positive things that you need to see about yourself, because you are worthy, okay? And you can be grateful, even though sometimes you're very, very hard and harsh, projective. You project yourself very hard and harsh just because you're trying to get things done. But you are still a very grateful, kind person. You choose love, right? You are happy and you are healthy. So you need to work on these affirmations and get them going for the month. It's going to be really important. Start the month off right. Okay, so this theme, as we're going through and reading these cards, we're going to be taking a second look at them, a deeper look as we go along. So what does our reader need to know? Well, we've got the Five of Swords. Excuse me. So there's some kind of conflict. Fives are all about conflicts. Okay. They can be bullies. They can be loss. They can be regrets, rivalry. So it looks like you've got some kind of rivalry, a bully, and maybe even somebody that's kind of abusive in the relationship, and maybe even mentally abusive. So if somebody's been mentally abusive to you, whether in a group or an individual, you need to take a look at that right here. You need to re-examine the power that they have in your life. Okay, not the position, because sometimes we can't, like, I mean, if it's your mom, if it's your brother, if it's what are you going to do about that, right? They're always going to be your mom or brother. You can distance them. There's things you can do, but you can also create new boundaries. You can look at the boundaries that you have. You can look at the relationship, the control, and you can change that. Give yourself the affirmations you need to. And if they are stepping on those affirmations, get that boundary up. Get that boundary up. Okay, what else? Woo, we got the Two of Swords. So you're going to be at a crossroads. Okay, and this could be relationship-wise. Definitely. It could also be job-wise because it's swords. So you're going to be at a crossroads, and it could be both, because see how the swords are light and dark as well. Okay. Equal day and night, right? First day of fall, equinox, light and dark, eclipses. So wow, these messages are coming through. The theme of the month is coming through. So definitely, with all this going on, all these moon energies, eclipses and retrogrades, and the veil is getting thinner as we're getting just 2 months away from Samhain, right? So as the veil is thinning this time of year, and you are being set up to do some major personal work here, like really being able to see the truth. You're getting the ingredients list right now, okay? You're getting the ingredients list, and you're supposed to make a decision at the crossroads. Are you going to stay on this path? Are you going to choose a new road? What's it going to be? So after you set your boundaries, that's what you're going to be doing. Okay, so is there any relationship advice that we can have for our reader today? Some relationship advice? The moon. So with the moon, this is a lot of times about unseen things, the things that are unseen now being seen or coming to light. But sometimes it's about being afraid of those unseen things getting us. Oh my gosh, those shadows are going to get me. It's not something you have to worry about. You're supposed to trust your intuition when this card comes out, that you can guide yourself through and past the unseen, and also to be able to see them for what they really are. So if you can't see a theme here, wow, let's just say wow. One more card, as far as like what our person needs to be doing, what our people need to be doing right now. let's go ahead and shuffle these a little bit. Let's see if we can. Okay, so I recognize this card. I didn't see the coins up at the top. This is the 10 of coins. And this card is about family and the happy home and life, the white picket fence, everything being joyous and in harmony at home. So home and harmony. It's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful fall feeling, right? So your home life's going to do really great. You're going to have some crossroads to take, possibly at work. You're going to have to sort through some dark and light, and there are some conflicting persons or person that you're going to have to set some boundaries with. Self-love is going to be really important. If you do the self-love, taking that deeper look, setting your boundaries, and having faith in yourself, that you can guide yourself through all the unseen, this is what your outcome is going to be for the month. Happy home life. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else that we can look at. Tell me more, guides, about my, well, there we go, about my person here, about our watcher. Take the weight of the world off your shoulders. Ooh, you're overburdened. But yeah, you're supposed to take a night off and take the weight of the world off your shoulders. So you deserve it. You've earned a night off. And relationships are assignments. So, the relationships in your life are divine gifts to you. Okay, they've been given to you divine, like all of us. They're given to us by divine, and you've met this calling 100%. It seems like. I think this is just a reminder that the passion that you feel in your relationships is true, and they are gifts to you. They really are gifts. Okay, anything else? Let's look at this deck. Don't forget your alone time. You absolutely need it. And I think that's it, guys. I think it's going to be a great September. Proof right here. Right here. You're going to have a happy home time. There will be and no wonder. I mean, I wouldn't freak out over these like, oh, there's a lot of deep diving to do. And self-love, enjoy yourself while you're doing these deep dives. We are all doing these deep dives right now because of the retrogrades, because of the eclipses, and because the veil is thinning. It's that time of year. It's what we do in fall. So, you're going to get the most out of all the correspondences of this time of year because Spirit's coming in and trying to hand deliver messages to you. Like literally trying to, right now, because of this coming out, I'm telling you, you're going to be seeing numbers, 1111, 333, whatever. You're going to be seeing synchronicities. You're going to be seeing spirit totems, the crows or whatever, ravens, maybe, an orange cat, whatever fits your personality, whatever you need to see. You're going to be seeing signs out there. The divine wants you, your spirit guides want you to be equipped with knowledge right now of the unseen, okay, for navigational purposes, because I think you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and it's hard for you to make changes as they come, or as you need to, because you are afraid of what's out there, and you're going to be learning to trust not just yourself, but your intuition, which means your spirit guides. Okay, so get some of that self-love in. You're going to be really enjoying that family time, and wow, you're going to be very insightful this fall. Blessings.